What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video. And as you can see from the title of the video, today we're going to be talking about credit, a dreaded topic that a lot of us don't want to speak about, but to be honest, is what you have to do, and it's the name of the game when it comes to building your wealth and doing what it is that you need to do in order for you to do what you need to do. I'm not saying that you need credit to do a lot of things in life, but a lot of us do need it because we might not have the cash leverage to do what we want, and maybe we might even want to leverage our credit to get to a certain place and build on top of that and do whatever you want. But in today's video, I'm going to be discussing my credit score. I'm tripping up. But I'm going to be discussing how I got an 850 credit score by the age of 25 years old. Now, with that being said, I feel like not normal in a sense, to be honest, to having a credit score that's so high at my age. I don't know, maybe I'm not surrounded by a lot of people who have what I have, or maybe it's such a taboo topic for people to really discuss their credit scores, right? So people don't really discuss that stuff. So we're discussing how I got an 850 credit score, and I'm gonna be telling you some tricks. Well, not tricks, these are actual facts and things that actually matter with getting that credit score. Maybe you're looking for that high credit score, and maybe that's why you clicked on this video, because you want to know. And I feel like as a young black man, not a lot of us have a really good credit score, or something like a credit score this high. Basically, I'm gonna be being very transparent in this video about me also, because as I said in my last video when I got my last car, that I want my channel to be more transparent so that you can actually learn and get some real life examples and be out there with you guys, right? Credit score. You need your credit score to do everything in this world, to be honest. To buy a car, unless you buy it with something cash, or a house, or you want a business loan, or you want to do something. But with great power comes great responsibility, guys, because this is not something that's easily gained, and you need to be wise of the choices you make with your credit score. Now, I'm not here to tell you some quick tricks to do this and finesse this and that. I didn't do none of that, to be honest. I got mine all legit, and with being a good steward of my, well, to a certain extent, I was a good steward of my money and my resources. So, backstory, I was just like a lot of people. I was in a lot of debt. I had credit card debt, a whole personal loans, a whole bunch of stuff. I paid off about $50,000 within 24 months, right? And if you want to see that video, it'll be linked up here. You can watch it after you finish watching this video. So while I was doing that, I had a lot of debt, guys. And the good thing about that, in a sense, I guess, is because when I had my debts, I paid everything on time. Even though it had a lot of interest on it and I wasn't making a lot of progress, I always made sure I paid my stuff on time. And that's the key, guys. That's what a good credit score is, paying your stuff on time. So another tip I would say, or something you want to do, is keep your balances low. When I had these high credit balances, my credit score was lower. To be honest, it was way low, because I was maxing out my credit cards, to be honest. I had about $15,000 in credit card. So yeah, imagine the interest rate on that. Looking like 20% on $15,000 every month. If I was to do minimum payments, you're not gonna make no progress, guys, and you're gonna take forever to pay it off. So it's all about payments. Pay your stuff on time. Imagine if you borrowed someone money and they took their time to pay, or they decided not to pay you on time. You would be mad, no? You would. And let's say they asked you again for some money. Would you be like, okay, it's fine, it doesn't matter if you pay late, blah 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 blah, I'm gonna still give you the money? No, you're not gonna do that. You're gonna be like,
stop it, get some help.
No, I don't trust you no more. And that's how these lenders feel. The same way you would feel if you borrowed some money and they didn't pay on time. You're gonna be reluctant with them, right? So that's all it is, guys. Pay your stuff on time. Make sure it doesn't matter. Find a way. Get an extra job. Do what it is that you need to do. You want the high credit score. You want to do what you want to do. This is what it takes. This is part of what it takes. the next thing you need to do, or that I did to ensure that I had a good credit score, was after I paid off all my debts, or I got it way low, I made sure that I educated myself more and more by watching these type of videos. And one thing I learned is to keep my utilization low. Now, in a general sense, what it says is that you should keep your utilization beneath 30%, which is good, to be honest. But even at this point in my life right now, I'm using on average 1 or 2% of my credit utilization. And to some people, they might think, oh, that's a waste and this and that. But I can't lie, guys. I got a bit scarred when I was in debt, to be honest. That took a toll on me mentally, to be honest. To be at such a young age and owing so much money. So with me personally, I'm going to be transparent. I have about $95,000 of credit available to me, like at any moment right now. So the thing I did with me also is that I have 2 credit cards and I have 2 lines of credit. Those 2 credit cards are with both the 2 financial institutions that I bank with, and my line of credit is also with them, to be honest. I can't lie. I'd rather build a good relationship with the bank than have other store credit cards and stuff like that, to be honest. It's just me personally, I don't know, but I'm not interested in getting other credit cards from other places, to be honest, like a Walmart credit card or whatever it is, like a department store credit card. That thing is garbage to me. But that's just me personally. I'm not interested in department store credit cards. I chose to go with credit cards from my financial institution so that I could build a relationship with them. And at first, I just had credit cards with them, right? And at a young age, I got a credit card, right? And it's good and bad because I wasn't very educated. But up till now, with one of my credit cards, I have a $30,000 limit. The other, I have a $25,500 limit. And with both of them, I have a line of credit of $20,000 each at my disposal. So that's all I really need for now. I'm a single guy. I don't have a ton of bills to pay or nothing like that. It's manageable, but I really believe it's good to have those on the side just in case anything happens. I need the money. I have $95,500 available to me at this very second at my fingertips. I could get other credit cards, but it makes no sense to me right now because I could get the points or whatever, but I'm not spending to a degree to say that the points justify the annual payments for the card, to be honest, because I want an American Express card, but it has to make sense at the end of the day when I really think about it deep down, and it's not making sense for me to get one at this very moment. But maybe in the future, when I do some other things, it will be useful. But as of right now, the annual payments don't justify me getting the card. I could use my current cards to do what I need. It fits my lifestyle, the 2 that I have right now, and that's all I need for right now. So with that being said, that's my utilization. Next thing is your age of your credit. So my credit score age right now is 7 years and 9 months. I looked that up for my Credit Karma profile just to see how long I've had credit, and my longest credit has been with TD. It's my first bank account I ever got. I'm gonna just mention that. So 7 years, 9 months, almost 8 years. I'm 25 right now, turning 26 soon. So I was about 18 years old. I think when I was like 18 or 19, I got my first credit card right away. And you know, it's been an up and down battle of learning, right, and being responsible and being disciplined. At first, I didn't have discipline because I came from a background where it's like I couldn't get what I really wanted to when I was younger. So you have that mentality of like, when you start working, I'm gonna start getting shoes and the clothes I couldn't get because, you know, I don't want to put all that responsibility on my mom, right? Single mom, 3 kids. I don't want to put that pressure on her, you know, immigrant in this country. I don't want to do all that. So when I started working, I started balling out. I started buying Jordans like every week. And if you knew, I was at the mall every week for new Jordans or something like that because I'm buying clothes and this and that. And that's what led me into getting into a lot of credit card debt and some other dumb mistakes and decisions I chose to make. and that's all on me. I take full responsibility for that. But you live and you learn, and honestly, I don't know. I feel like if I didn't make those mistakes, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I wouldn't have the knowledge or the discipline that I have right now if I didn't make those mistakes. And I just feel like I don't have regrets, to be honest. Like, I have regrets that I went into it because it was bad, don't get me wrong. But I lived and I learned and I pushed through it and I did something to fix it. And that's the main thing, guys. If you're not in a good position, work to fix it. Put in effort. You have to put in effort because nothing that's good comes easy in life. So you have to do what's hard sometimes. Pause. But you have to do the difficult things, the things that no one's really doing, and the thing that no one really wants to do in order for you to be in a good position in life. And that's what I did to get to where I am right now. Another thing, guys, is how much you pull on your credit. Don't do a lot of credit applications for a lot of things because those things affect your credit a lot. And don't have too many accounts open. This small stuff all the time affects your credit too. Once you do a credit check or application or anything like that, that sometimes could lower your credit score. Depends on if it's like a hard credit score check or if it's like a soft pull. All depends on what you're doing. But try not to do a lot of these small things because it makes no sense, to be honest. If you have debt and stuff, pay it off. Pay it off. Don't do for the small loans and stuff like that. That's annoying, to be honest. You have to be smart, get your income up, and you have to remember, if you're borrowing money, they're always gonna look at not just your credit score. It's your income, your debt to income ratio. All those things matter, right? So also you have to also get your income up. If you're not making that much money, try to make more money, to be honest. Find a way, get a side hustle, get an extra job, do a part-time job, start your own business, doesn't matter, but try to get your income up. That's the main thing too. I feel like the more income you typically make, the better you're gonna be overall when it comes to borrowing, especially. Right now I don't go for the small things. I'm looking for like the bigger things right now when it comes to borrowing, if I was to borrow. So I know I'm in a good place right now. If I apply for any credit card, that's nothing, but the line of credit is what you want. And you know, those type of things, because they have lower interest rates that are better than a credit card at 20%. Typically that's what it is in Canada, 20% starting, unless you get a low interest rate credit card, or you might go up to 25%, 26%. All depends if you start doing late payments and you don't make payments. But it's all about discipline. This is the main thing, to be honest, is discipline. So those are the three main things I would say that really helped me to get my credit score: is the age, the length I've been having my credit, early payments, good payments, making my payments on time. Also, my length, how long I've had it, and also payments. And one sec, I'm like reading my notes on my iPad right now to make sure I'm saying everything properly. And credit utilization. Make sure you use less than what you're maxed out as, because if you're using all of it, that means you're probably in distress, and they're going to be reluctant on giving you more money. Because to be honest, guys, when I was in credit card debt, I tried to get credit card the limit increased, but they were not willing to. But when I was out of debt, the offers came in like nothing to increase my credit card limits. Like, you know, I'm always like getting every few months or whatever, they're offering me increase all my limits, which is good. That's what I want. But when I needed it the most, that's when you're not gonna get it. But when you don't really need it as much, that's when they're gonna offer you. The offer is gonna keep flowing, like for my lines of credit, everything like that. They keep coming in, to be honest, and I'm not mad at it. I'm thankful now. But you have to be a good steward of your resources and able to get those things. And you also have to remember, guys, if you close some accounts, your credit score is gonna go down a little bit. As of right now, it's September 2023. My credit score actually dropped 10 points to 841. I was at 851 and it dropped to 841. And the reason I believe it went down is because I closed my account I paid off my loan for my Mercedes-Benz. I had a Mercedes-Benz C43. I'm going to show you guys right now what it looked like. But I sold it, and the loan is paid off and I notice it took a hit on my credit because that's one less account and it's one less account open and it's closed. So it went down a bit, but I don't mind. It's still okay. It's gonna bounce back up within a few months naturally, to be honest, because I'm that guy. I'm joking, but it's done, you know? It's, what needs to be done is done. And I don't think 10 points is gonna affect me so much. I'm in the 800s, I'm in the excellent range, so majority of the loans that I apply for, I'm gonna get accepted for if I choose to do that. But right now, I'm not gonna do that. Right now, I'm just trying to stack up my money because credit score matters, but also cash in the bank matters to do certain things, like, you know? So I have to think about all those. That's my next goal right now. But if you take a few of those tips that I've given you on things that I've done, I really believe you're gonna get a good credit score. I'm not trying to get you, what I'm explaining is like not a quick, fast way to do things. There are other ways you could do these things, but I did it naturally and I didn't worry too much about it because my credit was never like in the gutter. But what I've done helps a lot from the beginning. If you're 18, try to be disciplined. Try to pay off your stuff on time. It happens to a lot of us that we say, oh, we're gonna pay it off and this and that, but then yeah, I know it doesn't happen, to be honest. So just be careful, be a good steward of your money, take care of your finances, budget, do what it is that you need to do, make more money, pay off everything, guys. And don't be a slave to this whole thing, to be honest, because it's easy to get trapped in it. But those are a few things that helped me, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. If you like the video, please please subscribe. If I missed anything or you have any tricks or anything that I could have said in this video to improve, or you have some advice for some other listeners who are watching these videos, put it down in the comments, right? Help others, help the community, help those around you. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe as I go on this journey. Again, I'm getting better with this video, so I really appreciate it if you guys will do that. Subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm in the 60s when it comes to subscribers. The goal is to reach at least 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So if I could get to that and you guys will help me, I would really appreciate that, guys. Once again, have a great week. Thank you for joining me in this journey. Stay safe, stay blessed. Do what it is that you need to do. Do the uncomfortable things so that you get to where you want to be, guys. Life isn't all about fun and games. Sometimes you need to be serious and locked down and get to work in order for you to get to where you want to be. You want to surpass your friends, surpass your family, surpass those around you, and get a better circle around you. And don't always conform to the ideologies of those around you. And if you want to do something better and you feel discouraged, sometimes it's better to find another community that's online. Maybe you might find people who are interested in the stuff you want to do, people who are interested in the way you want to go, and sometimes you separate yourself and just learn that. If people want help, you can choose to help them. If they want the help also, it's not always good to, I would say it's always good, but like, we always try to help those around you, but you have to understand that you can bring the horse to the water, but you can't make the horse drink the water. And I'm telling you, that's how it is in real life. So if you want to help those around you, help yourself first. You need to help yourself first before you can help anyone. Be selfish before you can be selfless. I'm promising you that. You need to do that sometimes. Put safety on yourself first, put yourself in a good position, and then try to help those around you, your family, once you figure out the blueprint and you've done what it is that you need to do. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And peace, guys. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything.